So when is the best time to sell my home? This is probably one of the first questions I get asked from people when I'm out and about here in the Rochester marketplace. And I know that people are trying to get the most money for the sale of the home. They want their home to sell fast, and they want to be this as easy as possible. And really, my whole business is designed around honoring all of those things. But the real focus should be for people who are considering this is, when is the best time for you to sell your home and make a move as well? Real estate is both slow and fast. And if you are selling, there is a good chance that you are looking to make a move yourself. You're going to be purchasing here in the area as well. And you can't really time the market and get the best of both worlds. You got to choose your battles when it comes to those things. We as real estate agents, we don't control the marketplace, but I can give you some basic points to consider. First off, you will likely have a good deal of equity in your home at this point. The way that the market is right now, you're probably not going to get multiple offers in a day or sell it with $20,000 over asking. Likely in today's market, what was happening 6 months ago, that was common, but you will still come out ahead. If you have owned a home for 3 years or more, you have seen your house appreciate over 30% likely if you are here in the Rochester area, but you will still come out ahead. You still have a good amount of equity. And to be frank, price reductions are back on the menu. So oftentimes you will see dips or houses drop their price when they're actually on the market right now. And you have to be comfortable with those things. I had one client years ago who said to me, when I told her, we had to do something different with the price to attract more buyers and get those offers into the house, and ultimately what we needed to do to actually win on those things. And she told me that, Alex, the numbers are arbitrary. The main question she told me was, does it get me what I want? That was the only question that mattered to this person. And, it does make sense. If you are able to purchase that next home with only 5% down, which might be a small portion of the proceeds of the sale of what you're actually selling right now, does it still make sense to make that move if the payment still makes sense to you and it's the house that you actually want? Those are the deeper questions I think people who are looking to sell really need to focus on as well. Because once you have a contract on your home, you can likely get the next one under contract in today's market. When things were crazy the last 2 years, there were many situations where people who were selling their home were afraid to actually start shopping because they didn't think they were going to be able to get their offer accepted. That's just not happening right now. This is something that was the biggest complaint for the last 2 years. And right now you actually have strength as a buyer if you actually can get your home under contract before you start shopping as well. And finally, these higher interest rates that we're seeing right now, they may come down. In fact, based off what I'm seeing here the last 6 weeks, we have seen drops in interest rates of over 1.5%. Now, I'm not a loan officer, so don't quote me on where rates are at any specific time, but I can tell you that I am seeing these things happen every single day, and I'm seeing things start to come down as well. But also, let's say you do take a higher rate today than what you have on your home right now. There is a good chance that if rates come down, you are going to have the opportunity to refinance that home, and your payment will actually be lower than whatever it is that you get when you purchase that home today. And let's say that rates do go up. Well, hey, congratulations, you got the lower rate today. Those rates we saw the last 2 years, those are not happening right now. So I don't want people to focus on those things. Theodore Roosevelt had a really great quote where he said, comparison is a thief of joy. So don't compare yourself to something that's really not an opportunity for you as well. And don't compare yourself to those 1 in 100 people who got everything they wanted. They got lucky. And I know they like to make a lot of noise, but oftentimes in real estate, you have to deal with what's actually on the table and what's in front of us as well. So from there, you just need to understand that you want to go from where you're at today to where you want to be, which oftentimes is going to be a nicer, newer house. Maybe you're downsizing as well. There's a lot of things that you can do. The number one thing you can do if you want to make sure this all goes smoothly is to reach out to me and hire me as your real estate agent. I cover all of the bases with my clients. You can reach out to me anytime, and I'm in a hurry to get you what you need.